The Forest Beyond Time, Chapter 4, The Night of Still Wings. The eternal forest waited in silence. Moonlight rested on the branches. The air was cool and still. Too still. Isabel stood at the castle gate, listening. There were no wings in the night, no owls gliding, no bats darting. Even the smallest moths had gone quiet. Something had hushed the skies. Rowan joined her, his staff tapping softly on the stones. The night creatures do not sleep, he said. They are caught between waking and dream. Their wings are heavy. Piper fluttered near, her face troubled. She raised her arms, and faint starlight glowed across her hands. The sparks flickered, eager to help. "I can't hear the bats anymore," she whispered. "They've always spoken to me, but now it's like their voices are locked away." Isabel's eyes shone with steady calm. "Then we will go where their voices are held." They walked into the deepest grove, where night was thickest. The canopy covered the moon. Only Piper's starlight guided their steps. At last they came to a clearing. There, hanging in the air, was a web of silver threads, vast as a cloud, fine as breath. And tangled in its strands were the night flyers, owls, bats, moths, even fireflies, all held motionless, their eyes wide with fear. Rowan frowned deeply. This is no ordinary snare. It was spun from silence itself. Isabel approached the web. Her hand brushed one thread, and a deep hush swallowed the sound. Not even her heartbeat reached her ears. She pulled back quickly. It traps sound. It traps life. Piper's wings flicked nervously. We have to free them. But if I touch it, will the silence swallow me too? Rowan laid a hand on her shoulder. Not if you carry the stars within you. Silence cannot bind the night sky. So Piper flew up, sparks falling gently from her fingertips. Each spark touched the threads, and where it landed, the silence cracked. A moth trembled free. A firefly blinked again. The web shuddered, uneasy. But it fought back. Threads thickened around Piper, trying to bind her wings. She gasped, struggling against the weight. Isabel lifted her voice, low and commanding, carrying the strength of the forest. Silence has its place, but not here. Release what you hold. Rowan struck the ground with his staff, sending a pulse through the roots. The trees joined Isabel's call, their branches creaking, their leaves whispering in defiance. The web quivered, strained, and began to tear. Piper spread her arms wide, pouring every spark of starlight she held into the threads. With a flash, the net unravelled. The silence shattered like glass. Owls soared upward with powerful wings. Bats scattered into the night, calling in high, quick voices. Moths drifted free, and fireflies blinked like stars come alive. The air filled with sound again. Wings beat. Voices cried out. The night breathed. Isabel exhaled, her shoulders easing. The balance has returned. Rowan watched the bats wheel overhead, smiling quietly. Even silence must end. Every pause is only waiting for a song. Piper floated back to the ground, her starlight nearly gone. She looked up. eyes bright as the sky above. The creatures are free, and tomorrow night the stars will give me more. They walked back to the castle together, their path lit now by fireflies who followed in gratitude. Above them wings filled the sky once more, strong and alive, and the eternal forest, safe again, whispered its thanks in the rustle of leaves.